Hello YouTube, this is DunDunsparce, and I have another battle against someone that I found on Serebii. So, let's start the battle. Here's a Pterodactyl. Yeah, I lead off with Ice Armory. And if you hear like crackling, I have pop candy in my mouth. So I switch out, predicting the taunt, and my only attack is Brave Bird, and I don't want to use it. So I go into my Tyranitar, and I was gonna go for the Stone Edge, but I thought that Aerodactyls only have Rock Slide or Stone Edge as their attack, but no, this one had Earthquake, so I'm like, damn it. So I go for Crunch, Mint Berry Crunch to be exact, and do a pretty good amount of damage, not taking it down to its sash if it had one. So I switch out to save my Tyranitar and go back to my Skarmory, predicting the Earthquake, and I predict that Earthquake like a boss. And the Sandstorm continues to rage as he sets up Stealth Rocks just to have them up, and I go for the Brave Bird to finish off the Skarmory. So right now I'm up 6-5, but my Tyranitar is nearly dead, even though my Tyranitar did not play a real big role in this battle. So now he goes into his Zapdos, which I really do not know how to play against the Zapdos, and I did not expect a Thunderbolt from this. Well, I did expect a Thunderbolt, but I did not expect it to do so much, and it did a lot, taking me out in one hit. So now it's 5-5, and he took down my Skarmory, and his Zapdos is buffeted by a Sandstorm. So I go back into my Tyranitar as I believe he switches out here. No, he does not. I go into Stone Edge, and I don't think this will take it out, but it does a big chunk to it. Or it kills it. Either one. Yeah, it kills it on a critical hit. Not positive if I'm not sure if Zapdos has real good physical defense. I know it has good special defense. So I'm up 5-4 now, and he goes into his Gastrodon. And Gastrodon, I really have no idea how to play this against this thing. So I get owned by Stealth Rocks, and he goes for the Surf. Surf does a fair amount, and I'm just gonna roost up that damage. Oh, it was a critical hit, so it did a lot. So I'm gonna use Roost here after all Sandstorm. No, I thought during this battle I thought Gastrodon was water grass, but it turns out it is water ground, and it also, I didn't know it knew Ice Beam. I thought it was like, I thought it knew the moves Toxic, Recover, I don't know, Surf, and some grass move. So I just go for the Dragon Claw because roosting up won't do much for me, and it does a decent amount. I think about half, possibly more. Yeah, around half. And Life Orb basically owns me, and Ice Beam takes me out. So I think it's tied up at 4-4 piece, and I do not know how to deal with this thing. Not used to seeing NU or UU Pokemon, but whatever. I can take this. So I go into my Jirachi, predicting him to switch out. And he does, and I go for either a substitute or a calm mind, because I have the calm mindset. I go for a psychic, just kidding. And I thought that psychic was super effective, psychic type attacks were super effective against ghost types, but it turns out I am wrong. So here I go for, I think I set up a substitute to avoid the Will-O-Wisp. And also, it's always awesome to have a substitute up. And like a monster, I predict the Will-O-Wisp. Because nowadays, most people use physical Jirachis, but I have special. Well, I have 2 Jirachis. I use a special set. And crap. I started setting up my calm minds. As he goes for the fire punch, which is a pretty good move on his part. And it takes out my substitute. So I'm at +1 attack and +1 special attack. And I have a feeling that fire punches do a decent amount, because it was able to take out my substitute. So right here I go for another psychic, which probably brings it down to half, possibly more, or yeah. And I get the special defense drop, which is always nice, as he goes for the fire punch, which does not take me out because Jirachi has pretty good defenses, having all its stats at base stats at 100. So right now he's gonna switch out to save his Dusknoir. I do believe he switches out. This is really annoying with all the sandstorm and leftovers. So he does go out into his Metagross, which is shiny. And he protects his Psychic fairly well. It doesn't do very much. And so right now I'm going to go into... I don't even remember what I go into here. You go for a Thunderbolt, either Thunderbolt or a substitute. Because I don't know why I would go for a substitute or Thunderbolt. Okay, I go for the Thunderbolt. Does a decent amount. Not enough to make a huge impact on the battle. So he goes for a Thunder Punch, which does a lot because Metagross is really good physically. Sandstorm does nothing to either of us. I get lefties. He probably has the Lumberry set. Nope, leftovers. But I go for another Thunderbolt just to do as much damage. I probably should have saved my Jirachi and switched out, but no, it didn't. And he's going to go for the Agility here. And now I believe he is faster than me. So we're getting leftovers here. Now, yes, he is faster than me. And he goes for the Thunder Punch, which does not quite take me out, but it gets me into the red. But he gets the Power Hacks. Did not make a big difference because I got this Thunderbolt off right here. And I don't take out his Metagross, even though his Metagross is basically dead. So I'm basically gonna die right here to Thunder Punch. So my Jirachi's dead, and Metagross is getting his leftovers. And right now I think I go into my Tyranitar. No, I go into my Infernape, which does a pretty good job sweeping here. I go for the priority Mach Punch just to get rid of him. And I get a decent amount of Life Orb. Oh crap. So here he goes back into his Gastrodon, which will get owned to a close combat, I do believe. I probably should have, well, if I thought this was a grass type, I probably would have went for the U-turn. I'm surprised I didn't do that. But it's right now Infernape's doing a pretty good job taking out 2 pokes that were already weakened. And he's got 2 left, and he goes into his Slipknot, or his Dusknoir, which will Sucker Punch and take me out. No, he didn't take me out, but I'm going to go for the Overheat. So his Dusknoir is down, and he's got 1 Pokemon left. And I feel I have this battle in the bag. So he goes into his final Pokemon after I almost died to what is that called? What is it called? Sandstorm. So he goes out into his Raikou, and he sets up the substitute, but because I thought I was fast. I thought Infernape was real fast, faster than a Raikou, but apparently I'm not. So his substitute fades from the close combat, and I die to Sandstorm. So, oh no, I do not die. I'm almost dead. I go for the Mach Punch, knowing he's faster than me now. And it takes him down to a little under half, and I kill myself to Life Orb. So right now, he goes for a Thunderbolt, but obviously nobody's there. And I go into my Tyranitar here. After all this annoying crap. So Tyranitar comes out, gets pretty much owned by Stealth Rock, and dies to a Thunderbolt. So now we both only have 1 Pokemon left. He's got his Raikou, and you will see what my last Pokemon is. So I go into my Vaporeon, my special wall. Damn it. And he goes for the Thunderbolt because he's obviously faster than me. And my health just keeps going down and down and down and down and down and down and down. It just keeps going down. I'm like, oh crap! I thought Vaporeon would be able to take this like a monster, but no. And he gets Fire Hex, but it did not matter. I go for the Surf, and it's going down. It's going on. Yes, yes, yes. He's dead, and he lives. He gets hit by Sandstorm first, and he lives that too. So I die, he lives. So good games, this guy. Subscribe to me if you enjoy my videos or my commentary. Watch my other videos if you enjoyed this one, and comment.